A lot of you may be wondering where to invest your money in your 20s. If you're in your 20s, this is the kind of question you ought to be asking. Where should I be funneling my cash so that I can experience an amazing and financially free life later? Well, in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 5 places you should be placing your money in your 20s. Some of these I leveraged, some of them I did not, and it cost me dearly. And I want to make sure you don't make the same mistake I did. So I've put together these 5 things to make sure you know exactly where to be funneling your cash in your 20s, so your 30s, 40s, and 50s look a whole lot different. Let's go. The very first thing you should be putting your money into is an SDIRA. That's a self-directed IRA. This is a specific kind of IRA where you can invest from into other things. And an SDIRA, we work with a lot of people that have these because people that invest in our real estate deals invest out of their SDIRA. That's a powerful place to invest from because you don't have to pull it from your savings account or pull it from any other investments you're doing. You can pull it straight from your SDIRA. And the good news is if you already have an IRA, maybe your parents set up an IRA for you when you were younger and you already have an IRA, you can actually transfer that to an SDIRA where it will get the same kind of returns, but you can invest from it into other deals. And in my opinion, real estate deals. Here's the benefit of an SDIRA. You invest that into real estate and the money you make, you're not taxed on the difference. You can actually make tax-free money investing from your SDIRA into real estate when that money comes right back into your IRA. You never see that money. That money just travels back and forth between an IRA custodian, but your money's growing and you're investing straight from it. We have a lot of people that come into our deals with this specific product, and in my opinion, it's the best. It's the best place to invest from because it's already parked anyway. Your life cycle is used to not living and counting on that money, then why not invest with it? But as a 20-something, you might not have any money in there. So let's start putting money in there so that we can later on really leverage that tool. An SDIRA is a ninja trick to be able to invest and experience some tax-free money. The second thing I would do is house hack. My wife and I actually did this early on in our 20s. We got married at age 20 and we didn't have any money. We really had to figure out a way to cut on our expenses. Well, I owned a construction business at the time that I started when I was 19. So I was building houses. I knew what I was doing in the building space. So I said, what if I built us a duplex and we lived in half? That's what house hacking is. House hacking is when you own a multiple unit building and you occupy one of the units and the tenants, by paying rent, pay all your bills. So I built a brand new duplex. Of course, I was 20. I had no credit and no money. I went to my dad and mom and said, hey, will you help me get the loan? They came and helped me get the loan. And as I got the loan, we were able to build a duplex. So nights and weekends, man, I just worked my butt off. Nights and weekends, I built this duplex. My wife helped me, and we just as a team put this thing together. Then when it was finished, we moved into half of this duplex and we lived, taxes, insurance included, for $100 a month in a brand new place. That's the power of house hacking. We didn't have a $500, $600, $700, $800 rent payment every month or mortgage payment. We didn't have that. And because we didn't have that, we could do some other investing. So I used that same bank. Right down in the subdivision we were in was a lot for sale. Well, my wife and I used some of the money we were saving on this house. We got a construction loan. We built a house there and sold it. And we made a lot of money off of that, all because of house hacking. So I would tell you in your 20s, do some house hacking. Buy a duplex or a 3-unit or a 4-unit. You stay in one unit, rent the other units out. You live expense-free, rent-free. You can take that money and invest it elsewhere. So where should you be investing your money? Definitely in an SDIRA, but in a house, but house hack. Don't buy a single-family home and live in a home. Don't do that if you're wanting to build your retirement and build your financial portfolio. It's a great time to do this. If you don't have spouse and kids and family not growing, it's you by yourself, it's a great way to save money and to really get positioned to invest. But what house hacking surfaces is the idea that money's for investing. Let's not spend our money throughout our 20s, and let's prepare. A lot of people in their 20s feel like they have a long time to live, so they don't think about investing. They don't think about where should I invest. People will tell you in the IRA or the financial advisor world, the earlier on you invest, the way more money you're going to retire with. From age 20 to 30, if you put $2,000 a month into an IRA, you'll retire with millions of dollars. If you start when you're 30, you could put the same amount of money in and you'd have to invest until you retire to have the same amount of money. because of something called compound interest. The sooner you invest, you're making interest on your interest. So you put in $1,000, it grows to $2,000. Well, then you're making money on $2,000. So you're not just making money on the $1,000 you put in, you're gaining interest in return on both of those money, the money you've earned and the money you invested. So it's called compound interest. This is a powerful thing to know in your 20s. You should be investing as much as you can in your 20s, and then you'll have a lot more money to play with in your 30s. The third thing, if you have a job, take that free money. If your employer offers a matching program, meaning if they give you money to match when you put into a 401k or some sort of retirement account, take advantage of that free money. If they match up to $5,000 a year, invest $5,000 and you just got $5,000 free dollars that's going to be earning interest forever. So if they offer something like that, take it every single time. Before I go on to the last two tips, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification. We want to continue to grow our family with people that want to achieve financial freedom, and I have a feeling that's you. And also, smash that thumbs up button. The fourth place you should invest is in real estate. If you know anything about me or you've been around our channel for any amount of time, you know I love real estate. That's what I do. I don't have a 401k. I invest everything in real estate because real estate pays me month after month after month at larger than normal returns of the stock market or a retirement account. So I continue to invest in real estate as much as possible. And I would encourage you to do the same. I wish in my 20s, I did make a few investments in real estate. I wish I would have taken it a whole lot more serious. If I would have built my portfolio up in my 20s, you can actually retire in your 30s with a very well-constructed plan of acquiring real estate. Because we teach how to get real estate with no money, no credit. There's so many different ways to get real estate. You can actually acquire real estate without investing any of your own cash. So you might be in your 20s, not have any money. That's okay. Invest in real estate anyway, but use the ways and the methods of investing where you don't have to use your own cash. But don't just not invest in real estate. The last one and the most important one to invest in is yourself. And that means that you're investing in conferences, seminars, coaches, coaching programs, digital courses, online trainings, anything that can help you be the kind of person you really want to be. If you want to grow in your ability to be a great friend, grow in your ability to run a business, figure out how to buy a house with no money, there's courses and there's trainings and books everywhere for anything you can think of. And no matter what you want to do, you need a mentor and you need to invest in yourself. Yourself is the best investment you will ever make. Jim Rohn said, your formal education will make you a living. Your self-education will make you a fortune. And the idea is that the more you invest in yourself, the more you're going to be able to earn. Many people say the more you learn, the more you earn. It's 100% true. I would add to that, it's also after you learn what you implement. Whatever you implement is actually what gives way to all of the blessings and things you're looking for. But invest in yourself. I would say every quarter, pick at least one seminar, one conference, whether online or in person. Pick something that you can go to, build your network, learn how to continue to grow in the areas you want to grow in so you're continuing to invest in yourself. Normalize investing in yourself at a very early age. We work with hundreds of clients that want to bust into the multifamily real estate game. That's what I do, is I really help people get real estate. And another passion is helping people get financial freedom. We do that through investing in multifamily real estate. Our clients are able to get properties quickly and succinctly without using their own money. That's how we help people. I love helping people, but for all of them that are in our program, it takes them knowing they need to invest in themselves. And it's the same thing with you. If you really want to go to that next level, you need to invest in yourself. If you want to be like our clients that just got a 32-unit building, or another set of clients that just got a commercial building that's going to continue to make them cash flow, if you want that to be you, you need to invest in yourself. And that is one of the most powerful investments you can make. And one of the things I want to give you to get that process started is I want to give you a free 60-minute multifamily masterclass. It's a 60-minute training where I walk you through the 5 shifts you need to make to get a piece of real estate in under 71 days. So click the link in the description and go to freemultifamilymasterclass.com. I'll see you in the training.